got a massive game on Sunday to kick off with. It's the Merseyside derby, Everton versus Liverpool. And normally, I would say Liverpool been favourites more often than not, but I've got to be with the blue half.
It's at Everton, obviously, so we are a slight favourite at Everton. There's no money in the book yet while people see how their coupons go on Saturday. And then I think this will be the big game of the day, or certainly one of the two big games of the day. So far, there is an inkling that when you get ahead, everyone is prepared to take 1 point from this game. So I think stat-wise, I'd probably go with a draw if I was going to bet on the 3.
Even though you've got a team that's free for scoring every week against a team that can't score.
Well, there is that, if you say it that way. No, I have a feeling that if, say Everton go ahead 1-0, Liverpool push, get the equaliser, both managers will sit back and say, actually, I'll be happy with 1 point. Let's leave it at that. So that's my theory. OK,
Rupert's on the draw. I've got to be with the Blues, Nigel.
Well, all the stats are against Rupert. There hasn't been a draw in this fixture in 8 years. So, I mean, it's been a long, long time coming. I think the thing is now, for the first time ever, Everton are going into a fixture as favourites, and not overwhelming favourites, but on form, they should be a lot shorter than what they are. Every single week, you see money for Liverpool. The big Asian syndicates come in. They back Liverpool. They were backed again in midweek. They got their money finally. This time around, 19-10. Will they be coming for that? That's the problem you've got to see. I think there'll be another move on Liverpool as this match kicks off, but that means there's more value on Everton. 17-10 now is a decent price, I think, with William Hill. I think Everton will win this game, but I believe you'll get a bigger price come kick-off time because all the money always comes from Liverpool. I can see where Rupert's coming from the draw, and that's why William Hill's a very short 19-10. That's a very short price for the draw, a little bit shorter than 2-1. You never see prices like that, and when they go like that, they usually come in. But for me, the value is all with Everton, and if this expected weight of money comes for Liverpool, then Everton become increasingly more value for me.
Cheers, Nigel. That 19-10 for the draw, that makes me Inter Milan, AC Milan derby on a Sunday afternoon where you're almost going 15-8 the draw.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, our compilers are really strong on this. They're absolutely convinced that we can draw. Liverpool have no doubt. I mean, last season they were the great one. They were like Andy Murray over all those years, or Tim Henman. Every time they played, as they say, there's loads of cash for them, and they don't necessarily deliver. People back them like one of the big four, and they no longer are one of the big four. So, as you say, if you're going to look for value, then probably Everton's value. But we are definitely sticking our neck out, and we're going to go for the draw. OK,
well, we've got draw over here, Nigel, but under or over?
Well, all the stats recently, last 4 years, this has produced under 2.5 goals. And surprisingly, all 4 years have been a 2-0 victory for one side. Under 2.5 goals here, 4-5, the favourite, over 2.5 goals at 19-20. I think it all determines in running. I think you want to watch the first 15 and 20 minutes, see where this game goes. And that's the beauty about betting and running with William Hill, or whatever bookmaker you choose, that you can make your opinion after 15 to 20 minutes. And I would be inclined to take a much shorter price on the under if the scoreline is 0-0 after 15 minutes and put my head out and take the 4-5 now, because if there's an early goal, everything could change. But if you are going to take it now, it's under 2.5 at 4-5, the under 3.5 at 10-3 on, and the under 1.5 at 5-2. But I would definitely tell you to wait and look, have your iPad, or you don't have teletext anymore, have your iPad or your computer, and watch the prices in running, and then get involved after 15 minutes.
OK, well, if you are interested in some sort of specials in the Merseyside derby, then you've got to be looking at red cards, yellow cards, and surely we're going to see both colours here.
Yeah, I had a quick look on Wikipedia the other day and saw how many cards and red cards there have been in this fixture. No doubt it's a very bad tempered affair. There will be some prices there. The only one I did see, though, which actually is not to do with cards, was 8-1 for Gerrard to be first goal scorer. We know it's going to be a foul tempered affair. Perhaps we'll see a penalty and him score it. So that's if I was going to perhaps have a bet, I'd go for the penalty rather than a red card, because you always assume there's going to be more red cards than perhaps there are.
Butler, we're looking at red and yellow cards. What are the specials?
Yeah, I mean, a whole host of specials, and William Hill will come out with how many cards? No cards, 14-1. Come on, let's put another note on that. I think there's going to be some cards. I wouldn't be rushing down to my local shop to back the no cards at 14-1. 20 red cards in this fixture in the Premier League. That's 42 matches, averaging around about 11-10 against that a match is going to be a red card. And if you look at the stats, this price here, a little bit bigger than 2-1, a red card shown. But any average game you would look at, William was telling me, William Hills would be around about 7-2, something like that. And the thing is, you can get 21-10. I don't think the reaction is big enough as what it should be. I believe there will be a red card, and the stats say there will. And I'd be having a few quid on a red card at 21-10. No cards 14-1. The first card to Everton or first card to Liverpool, about pick them. It's about split them. Even money Everton, 4-5 Liverpool. But this red card shown, 21-10. I'm interested in that. I'm going to have a little tenner on that and have some fun in the game.